Hi guys, it's Ken from 4Wheel Online with this week's news refresh. This week was the 2015 Geneva Motor Show, which means all of Europe is bringing out their most ridiculous and experimental hypercars to show off to the world. Except this year, it wasn't only about hypercars stealing the show. Europe also decided to throw their hat into the off-road market with some monstrous all-wheel drive designs. With all that in mind, we decided to round up our top 3 most outrageous vehicle debuts from the Geneva Motor Show this year. So what made the list? Let's find out. Starting at 3rd place is Mansory's G63 AMG Sahara Edition. Yeah, a Sahara Edition with jungle camo, so you can be completely invisible to all those desert creatures. But don't worry, that paint is only the least obnoxious thing about it. Step inside and you'll be assaulted by a noxious combination of camo and avian skins throughout the entire cabin. Not only are there wing and camo designs on the seats, dash, door panels, and steering wheel, but there are actually falcons in the headrests. Actual falcon, stitching, not real falcons. That's not a thing. Unfortunately, Mansory made sure we can't just write off this overhauled Mercedes G-Class either. They brought the 5.5 liter V8 to a staggering 828 horsepower. That's an extra 300 horsepower over the stock Mercedes. They also set it up with 22-inch wheels, 305 by 35 tires, and a full carbon body. So yes, the Mansory G63 AMG Sahara Edition is kind of badass, but want an off-road ride that is a little less over the top? Well, then you're at the wrong auto show. That's okay though, because up next is the Con with their 6x6 Flying Huntsman 110 WB concept. That's a mouthful, but it's based off the Land Rover Defender 110, except it's wider, longer, and has tandem rear axles. It's also got a military-grade chassis built by Scottish armored vehicle specialist Penman, and custom body panels that provide an inordinate amount of armor for the tank-like SUV. In terms of power for this thing, you've got some options between the GM 430 horsepower LS3 V8, a 600 horsepower Ford Coyote, or a turbo diesel that can be prepared for the deep water fording, getting you through some rivers. So you're wondering, how can anything top these two monsters? Well, leave it to CONUS to make the most jaw-dropping premiere in recent memory. Yes, it's a hypercar. Meet the CONUS Regera. What's the craziest thing about it? Well, it's not the 20-second 0 to 248 mile per hour time. It's not the 1,500 horsepower, not the $1.9 million price tag, and it's not even the robotic hydraulics. The most mind-blowing innovation is that this thing has no gearbox. It just has a final drive ratio of 2.85 to 1, and that's it. CONUS uses a direct drive setup comprised of a 5-liter turbo V8 and 3 electric motors that provide torque fill, torque vectoring, and power in gaps where the engine would usually need another gear. So what do you guys think? Did you like any of these mind-boggling reveals at this year's show? You can let us know which one was your favorite in the comments below. Geneva is the biggest story this week, but be sure to subscribe for more of the latest automotive news and hit up 4Wheel Online for all your 4x4 needs. I'm Ken, and you've just been refreshed.